My movie pick of the week is called Dream House. It comes out the 30th of September, 2011, rated a strong R simply because of the violence and content of the thing. Stars Daniel Craig, Rabbit Girl Rachel Weisz, and newly anointed Rabbit Girl Naomi Watts, as well as Rachel Fox. Now, you know, the thing about this movie that really intrigued me, not only because I really am a big fan of Daniel Craig, obviously the Rabbit Girls Rachel Weisz and Naomi Watts were a big draw for me, but, you know, Daniel Craig has really picked some interesting roles to play. I mean, ever since the first time I ever knew anything about him, which was when he, you know, became the newly anointed James Bond. Now, you know, I really like Daniel Craig. He really brings a lot of stuff to the table. He's got some great movies coming up in the future, which I've had I guess I was blessed to a degree to kind of know what those were about. But this is just a really interesting movie. It's kind of a suspense mystery movie. You know, I tell you what it kind of reminds me of, even though it's not the same premise, and that's The Shining with Jack Nicholson. And the reason why I say that is Daniel Craig finds himself in a position to where he doesn't know what is real from reality. And by that I mean he believes in his mind that his wife, Rachel Weisz, and their two young girls are part of his reality. And then he gets to a point where he figures out, when he's trying to find out who the hell the guy was that murdered his family or whatever, and he starts finding out that it could be him. And that's when the whole thing turns into a 180, and that's where the fun in this movie, to me, really begins. And Naomi Watts plays a very vital role in this whole transitional thing where Daniel Craig tries to figure out what the hell's going on. Is he or is he not the killer of his family, his wife, and his two young girls? Or is it some sinister force, some person that has not been found, not been caught? Is that the person? Now, this is where the fun of this movie really is. And it would spoil it completely if I told you, but I will tell you this. It's not what it seems, and you have to take every frame of this movie into perspective of what you're actually seeing. Now, if you don't know anything about Dream House, watch this.
Once upon a time, there were two little girls who lived in a house. You're so beautiful. Stay like that forever.
Hey, Will, come here. Did you look at that? Wonder where they are now. Sweetie, are you okay?
What are you so scared about?
There's something out there.
What were you doing in there?
You live here and you don't know about the murders.
What murders?
The whole family was shot. The father survived.
Who did it?
The focus came down to the father.
Peter Ward Slaughterhouse.
Everybody who lives in this house gets killed.
How could the neighbors not have said anything to us?
The house has been empty a long time.
I need to talk to you about one of your patients, Peter Ward.
Let's make sure we're talking about the same man.
That's not Peter Ward. That's me.
You lived in this institution for 5 years, Peter.
No.
We released you 7 days ago.
Oh, I hate it when you leave. Look.
They told me that you're not really here.
What?
You and the girls are dead.
Did I do it?
No. What do you remember?
I left my wife and my family at home this morning.
Who's at the door?
There's something wrong with this house.
You can't stay there. It's gonna kill you.
Peter Ward's back!
Once upon a time, there were two little girls who lived in a house.
All right, there you go. Dream House, rated R, comes out the 30th of September 2011, starring Daniel Craig, Rabbit Girls, Rachel Weisz, Naomi Watts, and Rachel Fox. Again, I rate this Three Rabbits up as a great, great movie. A lot of suspense, a lot of mystery. It will keep you guessing to the very end, and I guarantee you what is portrayed in the initial part of the movie is not what happens at the end. So you're going to have some fun with it. It's a great movie. Get you some popcorn, get you a soda pop and a soft drink, whatever the hell you're drinking, beer, wine, whatever they let you come in with the movies. And, and just have a good time with it, because this is going to be worth your money to plunk down. Coming soon to a theater near you. I'm talking about Dream House, rated R, 9/30/2011, at a theater near you.